welcome back to our channel. So after 30 takes, I think we got an intro down.
I think it was only like 10.
Anyway, so for today's video, we are going to be discussing planning a wedding during this time.
That's right.
I think that, I don't know if it's necessarily going to benefit people, but just to know that if you have been struggling during this time, you're not alone, because we've been trying to figure out how to plan a wedding through this, and it's been extremely difficult.
Fun stuff.
So, anyway, to start, just right away, so originally I was, like, thinking in my head, like, there's no way we're gonna have to change our wedding. Like, it's, like, stuff will be cleared up by the end of June, like, no big deal. And even if it's not, like, you know what, I'm just gonna have it anyway. Like, no big deal, because, like, whatever. But as it kept getting closer, I said I was gonna decide May 1 if I'm gonna have to change the wedding, okay? May 1 rolls around, and I'm still like, nah, there's no way this is gonna keep getting extended. Like, it's fine. Well, it kept getting extended. And
we live in Michigan, so.
Yes. So originally, I think we first were like, our church was like, you probably can't have it in the building because, like, you're not allowed to gather more than 10 people.
Yeah, so we cut down the whole thing to 10, and
So
they still wouldn't let us.
Yeah,
do it,
so we eliminated to 10 people, and they still weren't sure if we were going to allow to have it. Now, a 10 people ceremony would have sucked. And honestly, in my head, I was like, maybe we just need to go to the beach. Maybe we just need to, like, go, I don't know, to a forest. Like, I don't know. Thank you. And so, all that stuff was really up in the air for, like, this was a week. This happened, okay, over, like, a period of 4 days, okay? So the first day, we trimmed down to 10 people. We're like, this is what we're going to do. Then we find out we probably still can't have a church. The next day, we're trying to figure out, okay, where can we move this to? So we ended up moving the reception to Dylan's backyard. And still we're unsure about the ceremony. And then, what happened after that?
That he couldn't marry us even if we didn't do it at the church. So even if we moved away,
because we were going over the legal limits.
Yeah.
So we're like, crap. Well, like, we don't want to find a new pastor, but, like, we might have to just to be able to have our family there, because my family is quite large, and so, like, we were just like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
So we were like, does my dad need to get ordained? Should we find another pastor? Like, Dylan's dad knows a few people we could ask, and so we just really were like, you know, I had another friend offer up their backyard to us too, because they felt so bad, but, so that was all very frustrating, and what was harder is, like, me and Dylan obviously didn't see each other in person, and I talked to him for, like, 20 minutes every day. Because our work schedules are so opposite. So, it just caused for a lot of tension and frustration and arguing.
It changed quite a bit, obviously. And now, so since the wedding is actually deemed a religious event, we're actually allowed to have it at the church and everything's good.
We called the county, clarified.
Yeah.
We're allowed to have it still. So, praising the Lord about that's happening. But yeah, just like this whole process has really been really challenging, and it's really, like, made me, like, realize, you know what? Having a wedding is not all about how it looks or who's there, you know? If I had to have it with 10 people or 5 people, like, well, that's okay, because you don't necessarily need those people there. You just want them there.
They're a huge part of your life.
It's a special time, obviously.
Yeah,
but it's just really, you know, and even, like, having to move the locations of the reception, like, I'm totally fine having it in Dylan's backyard, and I think it's going to be really, like, a cute backyard celebration. It'll be really cute. But, like, even that was really difficult. Like, when you first suggested it to me, I think I was mad.
You didn't want to do that the first time.
Yeah.
I suggested it. Just
because I was like, why would I move it? Like, that's so much work, blah, blah. But now that we did it, I think it was a good choice. But we did have to cut out some of our guest lists, though. So that was kind of stink. But to, like, keep it under a limit. Because our family is large. Our family is very large. With just family, we're about to, 90 people?
Yeah.
90-some people, so...
And not all of them are even coming.
Yeah,
a lot of them backed out.
Yeah, we did cut out a lot of, extended family, so...
Then, and the family that didn't RSVP or anything. We still, and our entire family
Yeah,
came.
that 90 people is just based off the family that obviously RSVP. There was some family that were we don't have to come, and then there was some that, we don't want to come because they're obviously want to stay home, which is fine.
Understandable.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm just our families are ginormous.
Yeah, so, didn't help. Then you'd think after all that we'd be out of it. Just got everything sorted until this last Monday, to Sunday. I figured out that one of my groomsmen's dropping out, so now...
we're not to, shame him for doing that. There's a reason why it's all happening and stuff. It's not like he's mad at Dylan or something and doesn't want to be at his wedding.
Sure. Yeah. No, he was given a job offer or whatever, and he really needed to take it, whatever.
Yeah.
So I understand completely. But that also means I need to find someone, so...
Which is,
Either way, I have some people in mind I'll probably end up asking, hopefully. Supposed to have done that by now. Yeah. That's why she's glancing at me.
Dylan, let me tell you a little something about him. Not to put shame on him, because he's a wonderful man, and I'm so excited to marry him.
Mm-hmm.
However, here's my most recent example. His family is going to be in charge of the rehearsal dinner. I told Dylan, you can decide the food, I don't care, okay? I like whatever food Dylan likes, so that was whatever. I don't care how it looks, and whatever. So, I get a text from his mother, hey, what are we doing for the rehearsal dinner? What do you want there? What food do you want? And I was like, what? Dylan didn't tell you? He talked to me about his ideas. What?
In my defense, I did have a discussion with my mother. I just never finalized a decision.
He's very good at throwing out ideas, but then not picking one.
I don't like to narrow it down.
So then I ended up picking.
Which I narrowed down the ideas for her. Perfect.
So now his new task is the drinks at the wedding and what we're serving. Which I think his mom has just taken over and made a decision because...
I've helped.
Hoo-ha over here...
Hoo-ha.
Can't decide anything. But, guys, he did make the cross for the ceremony. And what else did you do? He finished the donut board. I painted it. I painted everything on it, and I wrote on it. But he stuck the pens in there, and he cut them.
I did the primer.
I started the primer.
Yeah, but it's too hard, so I had to do the primer. I'm also working on the ring thing.
Are you working on that?
Once I buy
Have you started that?
board. I did, but my board was burnt. I told you. Anyways.
What else have you done?
Some trust has been
What
lost.
else have you done?
Got you a car.
I'm just kidding, guys. Mm-hmm. He's been very wonderful at giving me insight, though. You have. Mm-hmm. He gave me opinions and input.
That
he just doesn't make a decision. And it's more I don't care. So, it's okay, though, because apparently girls plan the wedding all by themselves anyway. So, as he reminds me. I was going to hit you. Also, I'll insert a clip here in a minute. We got our Adventure Challenge book, and I'm probably pointing the wrong way. It's probably this way. I don't know. We'll enter the video. Alright, so this is our Adventure Challenge book that I ordered for Dylan's birthday. It is actually really adorable, and the quality is super heavy duty, so I'm really impressed with it. It gives you little rules for each challenge right at the beginning when you open it. And then there's also a bunch of different symbols next to each challenge, and this just describes what the symbols mean. And then each challenge is a scratch off. It tells you about how long it takes and how much it'll cost, if anything. And we went thrift shopping.
We did.
I got a few things. Hold on.
I hope you enjoyed that video of
the Adventure Challenge book.
Of the Adventure Challenge book.
I didn't show much detail of it, but thrift shopping, here you go. I think we should get this pillow.
Why do you like the pillows?
It's just cute.
It's a patio pillow.
Yeah, but it's cute pattern. Guys, we're finally out. The thrift shopping again, and I'm so happy. This is what I got at the thrift store, this cute little box.
You know what's the best part? I don't even know if it was for sale.
It was holding a bunch of stuff inside, so we dumped the stuff out.
So she dumped it out, and
this
now here it is.
file organizer.
Because you know how often we use files? All the time.
Papers. You know how papers just clutter on your counter? Imagine this on your counter, so you can just... Or this. No, this would go in a drawer, but... Whatever. Back to the point of this video. Yes, planning a wedding during this time has been very difficult, and honestly, I wish I could plan a wedding not during this time just to see the difference, if it really is that big of a difference, because obviously you only plan a wedding once, typically, so...
Well, I feel like we just had so many things set in stone, and
Yeah, I had so much stuff planned already, ahead of time. And it just all gets changed last minute, and that, oh my gosh, I hate not having a plan. So
I'm okay with it, a lot more okay
really difficult. Yeah, because you plan stuff the day of.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're gonna go to Florida today. Bye. Okay.
It's the joys of being single and not having any responsibilities.
Wait, ready?
What?
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, even though it's kind of boring. We're just talking about stuff through this time. You know, I feel like I didn't get into much detail about it.
Yeah.
Did I?
Not really.
I really haven't struggled with it. I have, but honestly, a lot of my emotions I feel like have come from my birth control, and I don't feel like were genuine emotions. And I'm having a hard... They were, because I obviously felt them, but I'm having a hard time deciphering between what's legit in my life and what I'm overreacting to.
Yeah.
So...
And that doesn't sound like a big
truly,
deal.
I really am excited for the wedding. I'm excited for how it's planned. I'm okay with how it is, and I'm completely okay with it. So, it's just, the unknown has been really scary and really difficult, but we've been learning a lot and learning just how to communicate better through our 5-minute phone calls we have 4 times a day or whatever. So.
Classic.
Anyway, that is all for today, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.